All right, I don't know what I'm doing here, so we've got the room tour. Let's do it. So first up, we have the living room. It's pretty simple. We've got the fireplace chair. We've got the bed with the duff pillows on it. Nothing too crazy. Got the switch and stuff. The setup is with the cat underneath. Noodles. There she is. Alrighty. Next up, we have the rest of the house. The long hallway of doom. And here, got my roommate's room. Whoop. Don't want to show too much for his own privacy, you know. Got the bathroom. Even got a shower curtain. How nice is that? Where I do all my thinking. There we go. Next up, we have the dining room. Pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. Last up, we have the kitchen. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So funny story. This door was planked off. We weren't supposed to go through, but we did. So yeah. That's that. And now, what you have all been waiting for. The gamer room. My bed. All my stuff here. Got my work laptop. My setup is like this. We have to have like the drawer open so I can like get my mic stand plugged in, but yeah. Over here just leads into the bathroom. This is where Noodles will sit, but she's not there. It kind of sucks because it's a black cat and a black cat tree, but you know. And then we have the green screen line. Yeah. So I could do like, you know, if I ever decide to, I could kind of like set myself up so that I'm like, yeah, that's it. How does it feel to be in denial about how tall you are despite being presented with direct evidence? Well, I'll tell you, it's not direct evidence, Patty. You're wrong. I am 6'2", and I will be until the day I die. Where would you like to picture yourself in, like, 2 years? 2 years. At least with, like, streaming, I think I'd probably want to be... I'd say if I could get to 1,000 subs in 2 years... Sorry, 1,000 followers in 2 years, I think that'd be a pretty cool milestone to hit. I feel like it's really easily achievable, but I just need to make sure I can keep, you know, that going. I want to make sure that I can... at the very least, bring like a really high production value, high quality content out there. So that's where I want to do. I just want to make sure that I can improve on myself in 2 years so that when I look back, I can say, okay, that was great, but here's where I am now. You know, I want to make sure that I have that sort of looking back and seeing how I've progressed in 2 years. That's what I want. What pushed me to stream in the first place? That's a really good question. I didn't have a lot of friends starting in college, I'll be honest. A lot of my high school friends, they went off to college and they obviously were spending time with their friends, so I didn't have anybody really to talk to besides my roommate, obviously. And I just decided I was going to play games, might as well throw on a stream, maybe if somebody stops in and says hello, you know, I'll make some friends that way. And I started doing it, I met some amazing people, and I just really enjoyed it, and that's why I keep doing what I'm doing. You're short. Next question. If you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what game and why? Man, that's a hard one. I think it might be Minecraft. And it's weird that that's the answer, but I think Minecraft just has so much to do, so many modding capabilities, and just so much out there for the game that it could probably keep me more entertained than the other games that I would play. It's not like, one of the things that I love is I love competing, but it would get to a point where like trying to get better just for the game would become more like a job than it would be a game, you know? I feel like Minecraft doesn't have to be that way. What kind of content do you think is the best to put on YouTube and why? I still don't know the answer truly myself, but if I had to give you my best answer, I would say put content out there that you're proud of. Don't just like shit out a bunch of videos that you don't like, because it's not going to have the same effect as if you really put time and love and effort into something that you're doing. You know, you can just record gameplay and then put it on YouTube. It's that easy. But if you make something and you craft together this nice video that you really like, people will know and people will respect that, and I think it'll be better for you as a whole. It might not be as productive or as effective as just putting out as much as you can and getting it out there, but I think it's a good idea to just make content you like. What does that say? Stinky boy. What is that about? How do I become a Chad in Tarkov? That's a good question. What I do in Tarkov is I kind of just play it as if I'm like really aggressive. I like to make wide flanks and I like to push people. So I'd say do that. Also, I class 4 armor. There's armored rigs, class 4, ragman level 2 or 3. They're kind of expensive, but it's worth it. You know, if it stops that extra bullet that would kill you if you had class 3, you know, it's worth it. It's worth the investment. Alrighty, next question. Would I ever do a meet and greet with my fans? Yes, I'd love to. Meet and greets would be awesome. I don't know if I have any like fans, but if somebody from stream was like, hey, you know, I'll be around sometime, or, you know, let's meet up at this thing, I would love to. Would you play a game with a celebrity? If so, what celebrity? I'd like to play like a party game, like I don't know, like Mario Party or something with Paul Rudd. I think that would be hilarious. That man he's legitimately just a very funny and nice guy, and I think just being able to spend any time with him, like one-on-one, would be amazing. Something like that, like a game where I could just like kind of like chill and play and like relax with like a celebrity. That would be awesome. Another question: what was your favorite TV show or anime growing up? I'll answer both. My favorite anime growing up was probably Soul Eater. I think Soul Eater was probably like my safe pick. Naruto was great, but you know, it's a really long show. Favorite TV show though, SpongeBob is like a good answer. SpongeBob probably, but I also really enjoyed Breaking Bad. I think we're gonna go with Breaking Bad because I've actually watched that from beginning to end. At least SpongeBob, like I would just watch an episode, I'd love it, but like I haven't seen every single episode. What was my first job and when did I get it? My first job, I was a busboy at a diner called the Hot Spot. I started when I was a sophomore in high school, so when I was like 16, I think, something like that. Yeah, it was okay. Like I worked on the weekends like all day, so I didn't really have any weekends in high school, but the money was, I was making money, which was nice. It was my first game in gamer tag. My first game was, I guess, probably TF2. It was like one of the games that I like started playing the most. You know, like when I first got like a PC and stuff like that, I played TF2. Before that, my first ever game was Mario Kart, I think. Actually, it was probably Melee. I played Super Smash Bros. Melee at a friend's house, and I had no idea what I was doing. And then my first game like that I actually got was I got a DS when I was 12 for Christmas, and I had Mario Kart. That was the first game I played on like my first console. And then when I got my PC, I played TF2, Realm of the Mad God, basically like any free-to-play Steam game, like in 2013, I guess. My gamer tag though was Facepalm, like, you know, like the, you know, my reasoning behind that was like, ah, well, you know, if I do something stupid, somebody's like, ah, facepalm, and I'm like, yeah, that's me, ha ha ha. What state am I from, and what is your favorite part of my home state? Okay, well, I live in Pennsylvania, which is east coast of the US, for anybody who doesn't know. Favorite part of my home state is probably my home city, Philadelphia. There's so much culture, there's so much to do in Philly. I love living in the city, dude. When did I get my first 100% and on what game? Like, if it's 100% like beat your first game, that would be Mario Kart. Like I beat Mario Kart when I was like 12, but 100% like every single achievement, I don't think I've ever done that yet. I guess the closest I'm to that would be for maybe like Dark Souls. I think I have like almost every single achievement, but not every single achievement. What got me into streaming? Well, that was just because I started streaming because I wanted to make friends. I wanted to meet cool people who like the same games as me and just hang out. That was it. Okay, so we have this one. Have you found the ducks yet? For context. Oh boy. For context, this is my freshman year roommate. And while I was, you know, doing my whole first year streaming thing with my, you know, in my freshman year dorm, my roommate bought 100 of the tiny plastic rubber ducks you can get from like a bulk wholesaler, and he hid them all around the dorm. Like he put one in my computer case, he put one like underneath my bed, he put one like up on the wall. He hid as many as he could until I started to notice, and eventually I was like, Ryan, is our RA putting like ducks in our room? And he thought that was hilarious because like I didn't even ask him if he was the one doing it in our room, you know? Because there was so many plastic ducks just like piling up everywhere, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on. And so eventually he was like, yeah, no, I put down a duck. I put down a bunch of ducks. And I was like, oh, okay, so you put down like 6 or something, right? And this man looks me dead in the eyes, and he goes, no, I put 27 down. And I was like, you're kidding. Like, you've got to be kidding. And he's like, nope, I put down 27 ducks. And sure enough, I looked around the dorm, and 27 ducks were down there. He had numbered them all on the bottom. And he was saying he put 1 duck down on the first day, 2 on the second day, and he kept going. And he was on like day number 9 or something, or like day number 8, whatever. So for like a whole week, he was putting down ducks, and I was too scared to say like anything. So if there is a duck somewhere in this room, you have officially made me paranoid, and I will find it, and I will kill you. The last question is, are tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable? That's actually a really easy question. Tomatoes are a fruit until they are cooked, in which case they are a vegetable then. It's more characteristic of a fruit whenever it's not cooked versus like when you grill a tomato, like that is a vegetable. It's just what it is. Anyways, folks, thank you so much. 100 subs, wow. I know we're a little bit late on the video, but I wanted to make sure it was something special. You know, I really wanted to like bring the community in closer to me, and so I feel like this video is kind of there for that. Words can't express how thankful I am that even just 100 people like my content and they like me as a person. It really makes me happy to know that like I can provide something that people like. It means the world. Anyways, folks, I don't want to get too sappy. I want to end this video and just say thank you all for everything. I look forward to our next big milestone. Thank you.